This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Sport, Shaun? Was that the sport thing?
Yeah.
Shaun.
And you hear it twice a day, every day.
Yeah, I know, but we were watching. Sorry, everybody. We were watching the US Navy.
We were all watching it.
I didn't know what we were doing.
And then we both turned back and we knew it was time for Shaun Sport and you didn't.
Well, let's get stuck into the Olympic Games. What a start it was last night, hey?
Yes. So it started already. So the opening ceremony is not until our time, like very early Saturday morning.
Yes. But last night it got underway with the Rugby Sevens. Australia got off to a good start. And the football took centre stage and the men's competition started. And what a way to start by having a pitch invasion and the game having to get shut down between Morocco and Argentina for 2 hours.
Well, also,
and the crowd having to be dispersed out of the stadium and the team having to come on for 3 minutes at the end to play again.
To finish it.
Hey, Shaun, calm down. The running track's purple. They've done enough.
And it's something of a boil over. Morocco beat Argentina. No wonder they were rioting.
Well, geez, it went down because Argentina thought they'd scored and it looked like they'd scored, but then they came back. They didn't even know they were having a look at the VAR decision, which is the just a slow-mo and the cameras, Nate, to see if this was an actual goal. Because the crowd had jumped on and started going, they were throwing, projectiles, whatever they could at the players there for a while. Then they just take
It's
up
not
the
a
field.
great start, is it, from a security point of view? Like the first match and this happens.
I was on the understanding that the crowds don't go berserk during the Olympics. Do they?
Wrong.
Well,
have they
as
ever?
It turns out.
I think the number one thing, have we not seen and heard about how much security there is in France whilst the Paris Games are going on? But that's what we're hearing. And then the first game happens.
First game.
And people are allowed to just get onto the pitch and go wild. That's crazy.
It's problematic, isn't it?
Wasn't the start they're looking for.
It's usually the fanciest places.
Yeah.
that you can do a complete animal act.
I mean, how can you write to this music? You're right, Harry.
Do you reckon they're serving full strength grog, by the way, at these events?
Just glasses of...
yeah, I think it's just
Bordeaux.
glasses of like...
Bordeaux.
Everything comes with a stemmed
Some
glass,
champagne.
I feel. Yeah, Shaun.
Okay. Good news for the Australian team with the announcements of Jessica Fox and Eddie Ockenden
Two great
being our
choices.
flag bearers. Now, Eddie is an interesting one because he was a flag bearer for the Comm Games in Birmingham.
Yeah.
So this is his fifth Olympics. He was the youngest ever kookaburra to represent Australia. He's had an amazing hockey career. Jessica Fox was just a lay-down misère, don't you reckon?
Oh, absolutely. And she's got French heritage as well. And so, that writes itself.
How amazing has she been through the years? And I think she's won something like 10 world championships.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
She's just
LeBron is the flag bearer for America.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know who they should put him next to? Because you know how we have two, and they've got Simone Biles.
Oh,
the great difference of his is great.
Yeah. He should just walk up with him on it. He's got it sitting in the palm of his hand.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
There you go, Simone.
Nathan's amazing from LeBron's point of view as being the global superstar that he is. And I mean, imagine him being in the Olympic Village.
Yes.
He would never stop taking photos. The amount of hate that he gets on when stuff's online about him being the flag bearer.
Why?
Because people constantly have a go at him about not being as good as Jordan, because they say he hasn't won as many titles, and
but also
the thing
even
with
if
his
you're
son
the
with
second
Bronny.
best, though, if you're the second best to Michael Jordan, you're still pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
On every metric, he's better, other than the fact that he's only won 3 titles. Anyway,
but there was Space Jam 2.
That's a really interesting point.
Which sort of suggests he deserves all of it.
Fair call.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, the crowd liked it, actually.
Thank you, everybody.
Hey, here's Jessica Fox when she was fronting the media about being a flag bearer.
Even though I've known a little while, it's kind of, it's really hit me today, sitting in that room and seeing past flag bearers in there, seeing, some of our team in there and hearing the anthem, like all the emotions came up, and I think it's going to be incredibly special for us on the Sen.
It does sound like a wonderful offer, but also sometimes it's so annoying to carry something.
I know. And she uses her arms for her event. Is she not going to
get
tie
tired?
them out?
Also, back to LeBron,
Can't you
by
get
the
one
way.
of those belts that have got the pole thing in them?
Back to LeBron really quickly. You cannot tell me that LeBron and the American basketball team are sleeping on those foam mattresses.
No, they're not in the same place.
No,
they're on a...
Oh, so they've got an Airbnb?
They've always done that, I think, the dream.
Have they got a big boat? Have they got a fancy boat they're staying on? Like a big cruise boat to themselves?
God, that is so
I don't
good,
think you'd
isn't it?
fit that. Where
Mate,
would you
these
put that?
guys are on. I mean, LeBron's looking at signing a 2-year deal that's over $54 million a season, and that's a haircut for him to do that because he's trying to get other people to play in his team, and no one had signed on in the last couple of months.
Because
It's
there's
been free agency.
no money left.
Well, no, for some reason they've chosen some stars who have come out on free agency and gone to play for other teams.
Yeah.
It's really strange that they're not playing with him. But anyway, LeBron. There you go. Anyway, Jessica Fox. Her mum's a French champion.
Amazing, yeah.
Her dad's an Australian champion. He's going to be commentating. The mum is the coach of her and her sister have played in the games, who made the games this year.
Yeah, her sister's the first time she's made it.
Can't wait. Can't wait to hear all the new stories coming up out of the Olympics.
Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Well, Nathan, I wanted to bring up the Gov. So Elliot Yeo will be playing this week for the West Coast Eagles. Jake Waterman will be back into their lineup. They got pantsed on the weekend. But then Jeremy McGovern. Now, when you puncture a lung and have some
broken
ribs, normally I would suspect it would be 3 to 4 weeks.
I was wondering that, Shaun, because I saw him on training running around. I was like, wait, how?
So you can take to the field and, that's non-contact stuff.
Yeah, but
so
it doesn't matter though.
Just
Even
jogging around.
to me, walking's amazing.
It'll be interesting if they decide this is the last throw at the dice for the team, which I suspect it is. I think after this, they will then just start playing random dudes that are in the back blocks of their team.
And the ones that need to have surgery and stuff, get them in so that they're looking forward to the next season rather than at this season.
Most definitely. And therefore, where they sit on the ladder doesn't matter because they go, the lower we get anyway, we're going to get the better draft. And we can get another Harley, bring up our team. So this will be their last throw at the dice for the West Coast Eagles. Last night I had a dream that they won and they beat Fremantle by 30 points.
That's the dream you had?
Yeah, I did.
Was it good?
It might have been a nightmare.
Is that pretty much exactly what happened in the last one?
What were you? Where were you? You were just at the game?
No. Where was I? No, I was here. Came in here at work on the Monday and it was like they did it again because the predictor in round 6, when everyone was tipping that Fremantle would win this, the predictor here at Nova was that the West Coast Eagles would win.
Was it a vivid real dream, one of those real ones where you wake up and go, oh my God, was that real? I had one of those dreams once, but Nicole Kidman, me and her hung out in the toilet.
No, that happens.
At a bar. Yeah.
Were you wearing cowboy boots? That's how you knew it was
I know, but
dream.
I had a really great night with her and I felt like coming out of that dream we were stronger friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Have we interviewed her since that dream?
No.
Have we interviewed her?
No.
We have when she was filming Australia.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, the West Coast Eagles, they're not without a chance this week. I think it's a big deal that Alex Pearce is going to be missing for Fremantle anyway, regardless of their finishing position as the year goes on. Yeah. He makes such
he's the
a
goat,
big
isn't
impact.
he? And leadership-wise as well.
Leadership, the size of the human being is huge. The hair's amazing.
The hair is
and if
amazing.
you don't have hair like that in the team...
I've seen that hair up close and I was like absolutely captivated by it.
Did you get to touch it?
No, I didn't touch it, but the sun was just glistening off it. It was amazing.
It must be a sad day when someone's glorious mane that they've lived with for a while gets cut off because you think that maybe it's not glorious mane appropriate for your age. What age do you get rid of your glorious mane?
Well, I'm going to say for Alex, I'm saying that once he hits around that 30 or 32 mark, and I'm just thinking ahead, like he's been with his long-time partner for a while now, so maybe it's a wedding thing. Go, no. The short hair's going to be the go.
When did you get rid of the undercut first, Shaun? That would have been a big. That would have been because if you had an undercut,
24.
What?
You got rid of it at 24.
Oh. That was the undercut. I had the hair longer, but the undercut itself.
Yeah.
Was that around the time that Lachlan was born?
Yeah, he was born when I was 25. It was gone by then. Yeah.
I remember the undercut.
I was going to be a parent then.
Yeah, you had to.
When I had the undercut, I remember thinking there is no other hairstyle that will ever surpass this. I thought this will be hair forever.
It's coming back, or it is back.
No, it's not.
It is, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Say women are putting bloody lemon in their hair now. It's on TikTok now.
Juice,
The lemon juice, the bloody sun in.
Well, like it's a new thing.
If you're watching TikTok and they're saying you'll get highlights, don't. It comes out orange as
F. Yes. Anyway, we are counting down to that derby. It's going to be interesting to see how it falls. Fremantle once again will go in as favourites. But Natalie, the dream.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.